period.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome back to a What I Eat in a Week. We are still at about 1950 on the cows because we just got back from a amazing, refreshing vacay. It was way overdue and I did things a little bit different on this little weekend getaway and I felt absolutely amazing. I had so many like aha moments the entire time on vacation as far as body image, how I felt in my skin, just all the things. And I am in one of the best places I've ever been as far as self-love with my body, loving what I'm seeing, appreciating things for what it does for me. I just feel like turning 40 was like a whole new level of epiphany of appreciation of all kinds of things, and I'm here for it 100%. So what am I doing the day after going on vacay? I ate everything regular. I had listened to my hunger cues and just ate when I was hungry. The only time we went out to eat was actually yesterday. We got pizza on the way home. Everything we did in the actual Airbnb, which was amazing. I posted it on Instagram if you were interested. I had so many people blowing me up about that place. It was immaculate. We will be back. We're going to try some other places that I have saved. I've already got something booked for September, so just living life. But today I am not fasting. I'm not doing a juice cleanse. I'm not like doing extra cardio or any of the things. I'm just getting back to what I know. Just getting back to what you do consistently day in and day out, guys. There is no like magic thing you need to do when you come back from a vacation. I've had a lot of you guys message me about, hey, should I do this the week before I go on my vacation and the week I come back, should I do this to like counterbalance? No, like you don't need to do all that, guys. You don't need to stress about all that. Just live your life, have fun on the vacation, do things with balance and moderation, and just get back on the grind, get back on the horse when you get back from vacation. I had to cut my workout short though, because I've mentioned Trey's going through a little phase right now. He is my oldest with nonverbal autism, if you are new. And if you have a child on the spectrum, you know that they have their quirks about them and they do things that you would not expect, and it phases in and out. Like it's something that he might not do for like 2 years and then it comes back. I'm like, what? And everything he does is like destructive. I mean, were y'all here when he like flooded the bathroom? Yeah, that was a while back, and knock on wood, he hasn't done that. But now he's in a new phase of doing something else, and hubby called and was like, I need you. And I was like, okay. So I rushed home to help him out and we got it all done. But you know, life happens too. You're going to have curve balls being thrown at you left and right, especially if you have kids, work, family, life in the mix is going to happen. You just got to adjust and make it work. I was able to do all of my exercises, which felt good about it, except for my bicep curls. So I came home and did some Zottoman curls, which they were freaking fire. I was able to go up on those. So happy with the performance in the gym. Like, even though it was cut short, I had a great workout. Of course, the pull-ups and all felt heavier than last week because I am not like jumping on the scale. I weighed in last Wednesday is the last time I weighed in. I may weigh in this Wednesday. I may weigh in Saturday. Shark is coming this week. It is Shark Week for me as well. So I'm going to be retaining some water because of her arrival too. I mean, that's just great. But I'm feeling great. I'm loving what I'm seeing. So the scale, I could give two shits less about the scale. Honestly, I'm at a really good place. I'm loving my body, physique, all the things. And guys, just wake up every morning and look in the mirror and talk positively to yourself first. Like, before you even get on a scale, before you do any workouts, before you put your gym clothes on, just start thinking positive things. Start talking to yourself in a different way. We are our own worst critic, and we talk to ourselves the worst that anybody will ever talk to you. We do to ourselves. In our head, Bev, which is our inner voice that is a total bitch and tells us all the things we can't do, she talks to us like we're a piece of garbage. And then we listen and we believe her and we talk to ourselves too. It's not just her, it's us believing and manifesting in what she's telling us and having that, you know, fold through when we think about it and start talking to ourselves the way that our inner voice is telling us that we are. And that's just not true. So have a better mindset, guys, and it will trickle throughout your day. that is my advice for today. And advice for vacay is just get back on the freaking horse and get back to the grind. I got a grocery pickup I'm gonna do because we have like 0 food, so that's on the agenda. I have a ton of work, obviously I got to do since I've been out for 3 days, and the mom life and the housework life and all the things. So I'm gonna whip up breakfast because I'm not starving, but you know, we got to get that protein and those carbs in after that workout. I've got something new I'm trying. I'm not filming it today because it's been chaos, but I will tomorrow if it's good. Let's test it out first. Almost 7 o'clock now after dealing with the mom life. Lord of mercy. If you have kids on the spectrum, we in this together, y'all. We got each other's back. The support system is strong. I feel you. I got you out there. So we're doing a breakfast pizza is what I'm calling this. I've got these sandwich skinnies I wanted to use up from Aldi. I like these a lot for sandwiches. They're just 100 calories for a roll, it says, and 4 grams of protein. Pretty damn cheap too. You can get just regular ones at Walmart, the name brand, but those are awesome. I've got a Laughing Cow spread at the bottom. 150 grams of egg whites I cut in half after using, you know, my handy dandy microwave little gadget. Don't get triggered. I've got 2 pieces of bacon on there and then a serving of fat-free cheese. I like the mozzarella better. I'm doing that in the pickup. I'm using what I have. I was also supposed to do strawberries, but I have none fresh on hand. Again, pickup. So I've got the Del Monte peaches, 50 calories for almost the entire freaking can, in my protein coffee, which I have here in a video on the channel. Check it out. So everything this morning is 494 calories, 50 grams of protein, 41 carbs, and 15 fat post-workout. Breakfast pizza, super good. It's basically like a deconstructed breakfast sandwich. However, I was thinking when I was eating, I was like, ooh, instead of the Laughing Cow as our base, some like white gravy, peppered gravy, wouldn't that be bomb as like a sauce for our pizza with the bacon and the egg? 10:30, we're doing our first morning snack, a little bit later than what I usually do, but I planned on eating lunch a little bit later. I'm not starving today because we're coming off of the vacay, which usually happens, and then tomorrow I'm ravenous. That's how it usually works. But we are doing some fresh cherries. I have been loving the cherries. They're in season. We had these over our vacation, so I went ahead and weighed out 150 grams. They do have the pits in them. I mean, I'm not weighing all that crap out afterwards and doing that, so I just have it plugged in as fresh cherries with the pits, okay? 95 calories for what's there. We've got a Tuna Creations ranch package. We've got 70 calories and 15 grams of protein in that. I have a ton of those on hand. I'm trying to go through them. And then I've been trying to try the new energy drinks. The Celsius is like trash. I know some people like ride or die for it, but it tastes like straight gasoline. I don't know, it just tastes so bad. I had to pour it out, and I have like 2 more to try, but I don't even want to try them because the first one was such poo. But this is the Rain. Y'all know I like the Rain energy drinks, but this is their Storm collection, Clean Energy, and the Valencia Orange. It is 10 calories and 5 carbs. I'm gonna give it a try. Hopefully it doesn't let me down. So a total of 175 on calories, 17 grams of protein, 30 carbs, and 1 fat for our first snack of the day. Couple of sips in, and it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Like, what is the deal? They have a weird chemically aftertaste. Like the first sip, you're like, ooh, the orange is pretty good. And then you get that aftertaste and you take another sip and all I can taste is chemicals. No. And it's supposed to be like one of the cleaner ones. It says, at least, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Celsius ones. I'm not a fan of, I love the regular Rain, but these Storm ones, that's going to be a no, dog. Can't with that. So we only took like 2 sips. We're doing the trusty, either the Ghost or the Alani's have been like my go-to, and the Rains too, but the regular ones. I'm going to do a Hawaiian shaved ice instead, because that's no bueno over there. 12:30, and we are doing lunch before Trey gets off the bus. We're doing the viral cheesy cottage cheese pizza bowl, but I've got my own little spin on it. So everybody's just putting cottage cheese, pepperoni, and sauce, and fat-free cheese, or whatever cheese. I am putting a little bit of ground turkey in there to really amp up the protein game. We are seasoning it with the Kinder's garlic and herb and the herbes de Provence from Trader Joe's. This entire bowl, it smells, and I cannot wait to dig in, y'all. 415 calories, protein. Are you ready? How are y'all telling me you're not hitting your protein goal? I don't understand. 61 grams of protein. 61, did you hear me? 18 carbs and 13 fat for your pizza in a bowl. Let's go. Good, but I gotta do some tweaking. I did not heat it in the microwave long enough, so I gotta work on that.
tomorrow, and it could have been a little bit more flavorful, not gonna lie, so I'm gonna add a little bit more spices and see. I like the chili cottage cheese sausage or hot dog combo, I think better than this one, but it's not bad, but I just got a little tweaking to do. Almost 3 o'clock, afternoon snack is a bag of the 100-calorie Pop Secret popcorn. Love this one. It's 100 calories, 2 protein, 17 carbs, and 3 fat. Of course, we're doing our electrolytes. I can feel the shark a-coming. Head's kind of hurting a little bit. I only get headaches ever around the shark. Y'all let me know if you're the same down below. And like feeling the feels for a couple of days before. Pure hail. We've got the watermelon lime NBURGGESS gets you a discount with all Redmond's products. I swear by these. This will definitely give me a boost of energy that I need from this early morning day. And that's going to do it until dinner time. It is 5:20. Dinner tonight is my red beans, no rice. We did the protein cornbread muffins. I have a short recipe for you guys here on my YouTube channel. It's not far back either, or you can just type in protein cornbread Nicole Burgess and it'll pop up, but super good. The protein cornbread is 170 calories, 5 protein, 29 carbs, and 6 fat for one of them, and they're substantial size. I've got a serving of the red beans, which is 373 calories, 26 grams of protein, 57 carbs, and 7 fat. This is actually red beans from a previous time that we had leftovers. So as you can see, I put it in the freezer, put the serving size so I didn't have to worry about it, because I always weigh out my recipes every single time, whether I'm using the same amounts, ingredients, and stuff, just to be as accurate as possible. So we had that left over, making my life super easy and getting ish out of the freezer. So for a total, my entire bowl, I like it this way. I've always done it with cornbread versus rice anyway. It just tastes good to me, and I like the jalapenos with the kick in there. 543 calories, 31 grams of protein, 85 carbs, and 13 grams of fat for Monday night's dinner. Super good, always hits the spot. If you haven't tried that red bean recipe, I've had that on my channel. It's like the first video I think I ever posted here on YouTube 7 years ago, crazy. And then of course, you gotta have the protein cornbread with it. 7:09, never skip dessert. So I was gonna do a ice cream bar, but I'm just feeling these cherries. I love cherries, and these fresh ones are just so good. So I think this is a better choice anyway, right? 141 calories for about 224 grams of cherries, 2 grams of protein, 36 carbs, and 1 fat. So I'm going to love on this freshness and get ready for a leg day number 1 for Tuesday.
Good morning, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are not fogging up. It is like 1,000,000% humidity out here, and the high is like 100, 105. That is the actual temperature, not even the heat index. I thought I lived in southern Louisiana, not the desert. First world problems. We had a amazing leg day number 1 this week. Holy ish, y'all. It was absolutely fantastic. I feel like the deadlifts looked 1,000,000% better from last week. If you watched last week's vlog, it wasn't in last week's vlog, but on Instagram I'd posted it because we just did a full day of eating versus a full week of eating, but they sucked last week. That's because I attempted to go up just 5 pounds. It's crazy how much a 2.5 pound plate, 5 pound plate will add, and you can feel the difference. So don't knock it. Don't knock those little plates, because they definitely add up and they will help you build muscle when you're progressing that way as well. But we just did 200 pounds today, and we did 1 rep times 3. They felt super good. I might even try to do the 205 next week because they felt so good today, but I'm not pushing it. I'm just trying to get my form better, you know, be better each and every day, better version of you. That is the goal. However, guys, on the hack squat machine, that is my kryptonite. That hack squat machine, kryptonite. Like, I get in my head on that thing. It's not that I'm not physically capable. It's just freaking hard, and I'm just a little bitch on that thing. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But we were able to get 2 45-pound plates on it today and actually added a little bit more. So we were at 100 pounds on the hack squat machine today, and I was able to do 8 reps on my last set. So a lot of you guys have been asking about my workouts and my reps. Well, first off, you're not seeing every single exercise that I'm doing. I'm not filming every single thing. If you want to see my exact workout splits, I post them on my Instagram stories every single time I work out, so definitely follow me over there. But as far as training right now, my goal is to get to a 10 rep max on a particular weight, and if I can hit that 10 reps, then the next set I add more to the weights. I add more weight, and then if I can get 10 reps on that second set, then I add more weight for the third set, and we do 3 sets on an exercise. So my goal is to have that magic number of 10, and once we hit 10, we go up in weight. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, like, on your first set, if I can hit 10 reps, I'm treating that like as a warm-up set, and then I go to the next one, add more weight. And that way I'm just like progressively overloading faster, if that makes sense. And I'm just trying to build as much muscle and get stronger instead of doing the 12 rep max and kind of babying the weight, if that makes sense. I'm definitely stronger than I give myself credit for. You guys are too. And push yourself within your means. Don't get hurt. Like I said, I had to take a back seat this week with deadlifts because of last week. I tried to go and I was like, we're not ready for that, girl. So if you know that the weight is too heavy, definitely like scale it back and just keep going with the reps, and then you can add the weight later. But a lot of y'all have been asking about my workouts, and that is my goal right now as far as my training split. I can tell you I am next level starving. My stomach was growling towards the end of my session, and I've been home like doing a little bit of stuff, and I haven't eaten yet. So I'm going to do breakfast on repeat with some fruit. I have strawberries now instead of peaches. We went to the store yesterday. So I'm going to eat and fuel up, and I'll see you guys probably at snack time. But just know that you are capable of great things. You are capable of being super strong. You're stronger than your mind gives you credit for. Push yourself within your means, but push a little bit harder.
9 o'clock, we have our first snack of the day, which is a serving of the Great Value frozen mango, which is 80 calories, a serving of the frozen blueberries from Walmart, 70 calories, and an Alani Nu juicy peach. This is one of my favorite flavors they have, and I can only find them now at Target. So with the energy drink and the bowl of fruit, it's 160 calories, 2 protein, 41 carbs, and 2 fat. I've just been, as you guys can see, at day 2, I've been loving all the fruits. I don't know if it's because it's 1,000,000 degrees or what, but all the fresh fruit has just been calling my name. So I'm going to enjoy this. We had the same pizza bowl. It was much better today. I did some tweaking. So this is our afternoon snack. I wasn't going to eat this much pineapple, but I just wanted to get rid of what was left in the jar. You know how that is, because by the time I weighed it, there was like a couple pieces. I was like, screw it, just put it on there. It's going to be fine. We've got a piece of Pepperidge Farm raisin cinnamon bread. I've been loving any type of raisin cinnamon bread, bagels, muffins, all the things. Give it to me. Love it. This entire little thing is 214 calories, 2 protein, 51 carbs, and 2 fat. For afternoon snack. Almost 6 o'clock. It is Taco Tuesday. We are doing some crunchy tacos. I did not have the packet I like from Walmart, the whatever it's called, Hidden Valley one. So I just used some Hidden Valley Ranch and some Redmond's Real Salt, the taco seasoning, and a pound of ground chicken. Divided it up by 4, and that's what we went with. I've got some lettuce on there, some Aldi reduced fat Mexican style cheese, and then we have our dressing, which is just Greek yogurt with some of this Redmond's Real Salt taco seasoning and Taco Bell hot sauce. I might even put some hot sauce on top. We've got a corn on the cob, great value, 70 calories for that. So everything you see on my plate for Taco Tuesday is 474 calories, 36 grams of protein, 43 carbs, and 19 fat. I love a good crunchy taco. These are the ones, let me show you. There's my meat right there and our corn behind the scenes. This is the Dollar Tree taco shells that I've been getting. They're so freaking good. I like them better than name brand, Aldi, all the ones we've tried before, and they're less calories, are macro friendly, ingredients minimal. 3 shells is 140 calories, 5 fat, 2 protein. $1.25, guys. Can't beat it. I think I like it better that way with the ground chicken versus the packet. So that was a win. 7:21, never skip dessert. Yes, I'm in the laundry room because do y'all's significant others, when they talk on the phone, they act like they're yelling across town? Like, I don't know why my hubby feels like he needs to yell when he's on the phone, but he's on a phone call. So y'all know the laundry room is half the pantry anyway, and that's where these were. These are the Pepperidge Farms soft baked Santa Cruz oatmeal raisin. The shark is due tomorrow. Okay, I've been craving an oatmeal raisin cookie something fierce, and these aren't as big as I thought, but you know what, they look and smell delicious. So these are oatmeal raisin cookies. The macros on them are 140 calories for 1, 4.5 fat, 22 carbs, and 2 protein. So I am having me a damn oatmeal raisin cookie. I also got a couple of other variations that I'm going to try out, but I'll update you guys and let you know how it is. Just giving you guys a heads up. These are fire. Fire. If you like oatmeal raisin, these are really good. And y'all know the ones from Sam's Club and Walmart, you know, the deli ones. They're like 2 of these, you know, but they're like 300-400 calories a cookie. So, I mean, if you're looking for the same taste, but macro friendly, recommend. Good morning. Happy Thursday. We cranked out an upper body number 2 early morning session. Lord, y'all like all up in my face today. Sorry for that. It was incredible. Had a kick-ass fire session. We switched up some exercises for back because I have legit done the same
back exercises for like a year now, which is fine. It's fine. As long as you're progressively overloading, you don't have to switch up the exercises. You can do the same freaking ish for years and years. As long as you're progressing on weight or reps, that's fine. But I was like, look, we need to switch it up a little bit, work some other targeted muscle groups for the back is what I'm trying to say. And I felt good about it. Pull-ups felt good this morning. I didn't have enough storage on my phone to be able to film every little thing. And I was so pissed that I could not get a good angle for the tricep dips. My little like thing that I use to hold my phone up, it works great for a while and then it gets too much use and I have to buy another one. So I need to do that because the camera fell and I was so freaking pissed because my form and they felt so good today, but you couldn't really see them. But I mean, y'all get the idea from what you saw, but I just felt so good and I was able to do 6 reps twice. I haven't been able to do that yet with the tricep dips. So I'm just feeling stronger each and every time I get in that gym. And how you get better at something, guys, is by showing up, putting in the work and practicing. Y'all ask so many times about pull-ups and like where to start and how you look. It's taken me a long time, y'all know if you've been following me, to get where I am today with the pull-up game, and I suck at the tricep dips, but I'm getting better than what I couldn't even do 1, and the same thing with the pull-up, and now I cranked out 6 today. Happy with the form, and we are just going up and better from here. 1% better each and every day, right? Strive to be a better version of you each and every time you wake up in the morning. And I just felt so grateful and blessed this morning when I woke up. I've been really trying to focus. I always focus on the positive, you guys know, but I've really been trying to, when I first wake up at 3 a.m. is like, what am I grateful for? What am I blessed for today? And really like harness all my good juju vibes into that versus anything. Because let me tell you, you get bullshit and negativity thrown at you on a daily, guys. On a daily. We all do. And it's how we react that matters. And it's how we harness our energy each and every day that matters. So if you let all that get to you, it's just going to take away and drain and suck all the life out of you. But if you take your energy and focus it on what matters, your family, your health, you actually waking up this morning, we're blessed that God gave us another day. When you focus your energy and your time, your juju, your aura, all that into the positivity, it just makes a world of difference for your workouts, for your work day, for your family, all the things. I'm telling you guys, negativity does nothing but suck the life out of you. However, I do want to talk about one thing because it's not just here on my channel, but I'm seeing it across the board with a lot of my other friends, and I don't know what the hell is going on, but let's talk about this hashtag thing going on. Everybody's throwing out with skinny privilege. What the hell does that even mean? I got it commented last week from a non-follower. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole, but they used that quote. And I also saw Danielle from Daniela Diaries. She got the same thing, skinny privilege, on some of her stories for her Hot Tea Tuesday. And I'm like, what the hell is going on with people throwing out this skinny privilege bullshit? First off, skinny privilege, like, if you are new, and I do have a lot of new followers on a daily on Instagram and here on YouTube, and if you don't know my backstory, guys, I weighed 230 pounds the majority of my life, okay? Right before I had Trey, which he is 10, so I've only been healthy for about 12 years of my life, and I'm 40, okay? Let's just put it in retrospect right there. 230 pounds, overweight, unhappy, depressed the majority of my life. I have just been in a good space as far as my weight and my health for about 12, 13 years, period. That is a short time in the grand scheme of things when you are 40 years old, okay? So as far as skinny privilege, I hate that privilege word because you know what? None of this shit was a privilege. It wasn't a privilege that I was fat the entire time. It wasn't a privilege that I was depressed. And for me to get out of that, I had to work my ass off. Nothing was handed to me. There was no magic pill. There was nothing that I did that miraculously made me healthy or in shape overnight. I busted ass. That's not a privilege. That's dedication and that's freaking work. And I have been able to keep that off after having 2 kids, after so long, and I continue. Guys, see is what I'm posting. Waking up at 3 a.m., going to the gym, putting in the effort, putting in the time to continue busting ass and working towards being a better version of me. That is not a privilege. That is me busting ass and working, putting in the work. If you want this, guys, if you want to be healthy, if you want anything in life, forget your health journey. If you want a career, if you want to have kids, whatever it is, if you want a better marriage, I don't know, all the things, you got to work at it. You've got to put in the time and the effort at it. There's no privilege. And you know what? The ones that are privileged, they don't learn anything from it. And they just go back to the things from the beginning anyway. So I just had to like put that out there because I don't know why that keeps getting thrown out so loosely, especially for ones like myself and Danielle. She is like freaking killing it right now. She looks absolutely amazing. And you know why she feels so good and why she looks so good right now is because she's putting in the work. She's doing the things right and she feels incredible. And people are coming for her because she is proud of what she's doing. And it just makes me so pissed off because I'm here. I know exactly what she has went through and what she's going to get where she is today. And damn it, she should be proud. She should be proud and she should post every single picture. She should do everything, any story she wants to do. And you guys should too. Like if you are working your ass off, if you're busting ass and putting in the work, I'm not full of yourself. I've said that for years now here on the channel. You deserve to post that selfie, to post that picture, whatever you want, guys. Do not let people come for you and bring you down. It's just a reflection of what they're going through internally. And honestly, I pray for people like that because they need help and I hope they get out of their mental rut and funk because I was in a place like that at one point in my life, but I made the decision to get out of that and not deflect anything on other people because it's no one else's fault but myself. Anything that happens in my life as far as weight's concerned, you know, whatever, you put yourself in that position. Yeah, outside things do, you know, warrant things to be harder, but you ultimately have the decision and the ultimatum to get yourself out of something, and you just have to put your mind to it. Your mind is the hardest thing. I say that all the time, but I had to throw that out there because I'm not liking what I'm seeing in the health community right now with a lot of people just like deflecting themselves on others. And we should only be motivating, inspiring, and bringing each other up no matter what we're putting in our mouth, what we're doing as far as our fitness is concerned. If that person is happy with themselves, that has nothing to do with you. You shouldn't put your 2 cents, worry about you. Stay in your own lane, okay? So enough of the negativity, no negativity, but just had to bring that out there as far as this like privileged, skinny privilege thing. Y'all let me know what is that even about? I don't even know.
8:30, but today is grocery running day. I got to get Trey on the bus. So I went ahead and weighed this out so we can kind of defrost a little bit. I've been loving the freshness of the fruit, like I told you guys. 170 grams of mango weighed out, frozen, just like the bag says. So a cup is 80 calories. I did a little bit over that, and that is a big old portion. And I love eating it frozen as well. Like, it's so good. Trey is excited for school, as you guys can hear. We've got an Alani Nu Juicy Peach, 10 calories for that guy. So my morning snack today is basically just carbs, 107 calories, 30 carbs, 1 protein, 1 fat to do us until we get back for lunch. I think I've got that cottage cheese pizza bowl perfected. So y'all should have seen or will be seeing a short for the recipe. Almost 2:45. It is snack time. We're doing 2 pieces of the Pepperidge Farm cinnamon raisin bread, 100 calories each. It's been my jam with some spray butter. Don't come for me for the spray butter. I mean, we're doing just fine over here. We've got our Redmond's Relight and the pina colada, of course, need that. I will tell you guys that the shark arrived at 3 a.m. this morning before I went to the gym, and I'm fine initially, but like midday, it hits me as far as like feeling bloated as all hell, cramps, discomfort, ravenous, all the things. So I was feeling fire this morning. Now I'm like, bleh, like after it's showing its nasty side. So we've got the snack. I need it. 200 calories, 4 grams of protein, 40 carbs, and 3 fat. Almost 5:30. It is dinner time. It may not look like much, y'all, but it has been so freaking good. Like fresh fruit and loaded baked potatoes have been speaking to me this summer. How about you guys? What foods are like speaking to you because of the conditions and summer vibes, all the things? I've got 2 of the Aldi brand Mediterranean style chicken breast kebabs. I showed these before. I had the zesty ones before. These are just the regulars. The macros are the same. For each skewer, it's 130 calories and 23 whopping grams of protein. I bought some new ones they had today on an Aldi Finds. They're in the freezer. I'm loving these quick dinner ideas. Like, they've been speaking to me. So last night's dinner was like a million steps, it felt like, compared to this. And then we've got a loaded baked potato. I've got some freshly grated white sharp cheddar cheese. We've got a piece of bacon on there. Instead of sour cream, I've been using the Greek yogurt. And then what else do we have on there? Some green onions. And I think that is it. So everything on my plate is 545 calories, 59 grams of protein, 50 carbs, and 12 fat. Y'all have asked before, I weigh the potato raw. I put the whole damn thing on the scale. It was 6.7 ounces. That's the way plugged in. I always weigh everything raw versus cooked. You can do things, not necessarily like that, but as far as prepping rice and pasta, you can go ahead and batch cook a bunch cooked and then weigh it out in the individual portions like that, and it'll be the same macros. So y'all ask about those kind of things all the time. So I'm gonna grub on this. I am so excited about that baked potato. You just do not even know. It's the little things right now. Simple and basic, delicious, and yes, ate the whole damn baked potato. I weighed it out. I'm eating it all. I always do that anyway, most of the time. And I mentioned in the last time we ate a baked potato, if you're not dipping your baked potato skin in A1 steak sauce, you have not lived your best life yet. I didn't do that again tonight. I know what is my life, but usually I will allot, calories, or if I'm doing things not tracked, we put some A1 on there, dip a little in there. So good, y'all. You got to try it and let me know if you are a virgin to the A1 with the baked potato dipped in. You've got to try it and comment on another video or send me a DM on Instagram and let me know if it rocked your world. 706, never skip dessert. We're doing the Farmhouse Pepperidge Farms Thin and Crispy Toffee Milk Chocolate Cookies again. They are so freaking fire. If I didn't mention it last night, 2 cookies is 140 calories. Highly recommend. I've tried the oatmeal one. It's fire too, but you only get 1. I feel like you get a little more with 2. I don't know. It's just a mind effery thing with quantity, volume. So we're going to end our Thursday night with this. I'm going to go take a shower or maybe a bubble bath. Yes, please. And we have our last training day session tomorrow, leg day number 2. Happy Friday. Happy leg day number 2 of the week. Last training session of the week. Holy smokes. Motivation. It's so crazy how we're all on the same wavelength, I swear, in the program, just in all the things. I woke up this morning with zero motivation whatsoever to go to the gym. I've been sleeping good the past couple of nights, I'm not gonna lie, and like waking up at 3 a.m. I'm like, damn, if I could just sleep a couple more hours, you know, the struggle is real. But I had zero motivation to go to the gym this morning, and when I opened my phone, you know, at the gym and all, I probably had 3 messages on Instagram asking me about motivation. I was like, how freaking ironic is this? And I voice messaged a couple of you guys about, you know, I don't have motivation every single day. There is no drive every single day as far as like what's making me go to the gym. But you know why I keep showing up and I keep talking about this, a broken record for years now here on my channel. Disciplined. I've created a disciplined mind over time. I've been doing this. I mentioned Trey is 10 over probably 12, 13 years now. And I've just created a disciplined mind. Like there is no, I can't. There is no, you're not showing up. I mean, unless there's something going on physically or like I definitely am drained. Y'all know I've taken a rest day before if I listen to my body and I need it. But like if I wake up and it's just Bev telling me like, bitch, you need to go back to sleep because it feels good, like that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse not to get up, show up, and go to the gym. So what did we do? We got up, we put our big girl panties on, we got dressed, and we went to the gym. And it was a killer session. I feel like my lower half of my body is about to pop off. That's how like insane the pump is with my ass is on fire, quads, everything is like screaming at me right now, which is a good thing. I struggled with back squats today, like hard. That was the only thing I had struggle bus city with back squats. They're feeling awkward. We have a couple of different bar variations at the gym that I'm gonna try out. Gonna lower that weight and just focus on form and getting that down. I'm in my head with those, kind of like the deadlifts. I'm feeling better with the deadlifts, you guys know I've mentioned, but now the back squats are like kryptonite and I'm getting in my mind with that, and form is sucking trash after the first set. So we've got to work on that. But we went up on everything. Like I told you guys, I'm trying to get to 10 reps. If we get to 10 reps, I'll go up on weight depending on the exercise. Did glute kickbacks and stuff. I didn't film everything. Like I told you, I don't film every single exercise, but I did those and I just stayed at the same weight but kept the same reps each time because it's super heavy, and just trying to slow down, work on form on those, really feel the mind muscle connection, and not like just go up and weight just to go up and weight and like sling a weight around. Like you definitely want to make sure that your form is intact no matter what the weight is, if you're going up or what. But motivation, guys, going back to that, you're not always gonna have it. So you have to tap into like your why. I keep saying that to a lot of people, like what is your why? And here recently I mentioned to you guys that I went and got my mammogram, which came back. I got the call. If you follow me on Instagram, I was so scared. I got the call when we were on vacation. They called me on that Saturday, and I see a missed call from my doctor, and I'm like, holy shit, it's a Saturday. Why are they calling me? They told me they may call me for my mammogram just because it's the first one and they want to be very thorough and extensive, and if anything popped up, they would call to come back and get another scan done. So my heart dropped when I got the call, and I was like, holy shit. And I called back and they were like, your mammogram is great, looks great, just make sure you come every single year. And also I got the results for my blood work, which I did last year. I have full cholesterol panel, lipids, glucose, all that last year. This year I did the same thing, but I added a full hormonal panel because we turned 40, just in case, making sure everything's legit. And everything like cholesterol, lipids, glucose, hormonal panel, all that came back great, guys. Like and then the doctors look at me crazy when I go in. They're like, you're in great, perfect health. Like, why are you? Because preventative. I'd rather be proactive than reactive, right? And you don't know what's going on internally. Just because the outside looks healthy doesn't mean the inside is. So I am like making sure I'm on top of that ish. But I thought about that today and I was like, girl, you are 40 mammograms clear. All your blood work's great. You want to keep this going. And I really attest to everything coming back because I am prioritizing my health and I want to keep that up throughout my elder years. I want to be here, I've mentioned, as long as I possibly can on this earth. Trey needs me more than anyone. And not only that, you know, for Waylon and I just want to live the healthiest, longest life I can and be the strongest that I can and the healthiest. And we have accomplish that over time. But that's what motivated me. And also a lot of you guys reached out when I put on Instagram that, hey, I have zero motivation, but I'm here. And I had so many of you send me messages saying like, thank you so much for showing up. Keep going. Y'all were encouraging me and being my cheerleaders, which y'all are a major motivator for me, honestly, and a major drive of why I do what I do each and every day. So thank you so much. And so many of y'all were like, if it wasn't for me seeing your posts and your stories and watching your weekly video on YouTube, like, I don't know if I would show up either. So we're each other's cheerleaders and biggest motivators, and that just like drove me even more to like go harder in the gym. So thank y'all so much, and I hope that you were killing it today, whatever part of the day you're watching this part of the video. Just know that we all struggle with everything in life, guys. You can do it. And even if you show up and it's not the best workout, you showed up and you put work in, so that means you are #winning at life. 9:40, our morning snack. Again, I've been loving the fruits, so we've got some of the frozen Great Value red cherries. Got 175 grams of cherries, which is 1 protein, 28 carbs, 0 fat, 113 calories. And then our energy drink of choice is one of my favorites, the Ghost Orange Cream. Also the regular Bubblicious. I saw they have a Bubblicious cotton candy coming out. I haven't seen it yet in my stores, but I bet it's fire. I liked the regular one last year, but it was a limited time flavor and they don't have them anymore at times. But this one's really good. I don't like any of the Warhead sour ones, which is almost every flavor that they have, but I like this one and the cherry limeade and the Bubblicious ones. So that's going down this morning for our morning pick-me-up snack. 5:30 dinner time. We had this on Wednesday, so you guys didn't see it. It's the Louisiana chicken pasta by Elise Ellis. Hands down, her best recipe in my opinion. Maybe it's because I'm partial to the Louisiana flavors and taste. It tastes just like something that you would get from a Louisiana restaurant, pasta restaurant, with the flavors. So good. Highly recommend. And we've got a piece of what I call the lightened up garlic bread, which is just a piece of white bread, 70 calories. Put some spray butter on it, some garlic powder and parsley, and you are good to go for the same kind of feel with half the calories. So for my entire bowl, and that is a serving, her servings are always massive, 568 calories, 41 grams of protein, 76 carbs, and 12 fat. If you are not signed up with Elise's monthly meal plan, I always have her information with the discount link down below. And if you sign up, this is the one you got to try. It's multiple steps, takes a lot. It's not easy peasy like some of the other recipes I've showed you this week, but it is so worth it, and it makes a ton for leftovers. About 7:10, never skip dessert. We've been loving the freshness, so we've got a little over 200 grams of fresh strawberries for 66 calories, 1 protein, 16 carbs, and 1 fat for our nightcap for Friday night.
So that's going to do it for this week's full day of eating. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a really good week. Of course, we have ups and downs, but as far as the workouts go, I don't know if it's always the shark. The week of the shark, I feel like I go beast mode. I don't know if it's in my head. I don't care. I'm here for it. The workouts were fire this week. My sleep has been on point the past few nights. I've been getting amazing, like, knock me out sleep with no interruptions, and that is not like me at all. I sleep like nothing. Anything wakes me up and I feel like I never get a full deep sleep, but my watch is telling me that and I'm feeling it, so I'm here for the feels. I am increasing my calories for this week coming, so not by much. I'm at 1945. I'm increasing to 2000, and the reason why is because with maintenance, guys, you want to be within your maintenance weight, within 3 to 5 pounds and a little bubble. If it goes up, if it goes down, then you're good there. And I'm loving how I'm looking. I'm loving how I'm feeling. And I love the strength and the empowerment to be able to lift heavy. And you need fuel, aka food, to be able to do that. And honestly, guys, I'm happy where I am as far as my food. I'm not feeling ravenous at the end of the night. Maybe in between meals, you hear me guys say I'm starving, usually on leg day and these early morning days too. But I feel like about 2,000 calories, I am good. I don't need to push it so much. Just keep doing what I'm doing in the gym. And then on the weekends, I have been eating pretty much intuitively on Saturday nights. I've been tracking during the day, and then today for Sunday we went and ate breakfast, took a motorcycle ride, and I've just been tracking the rest of the day. But I'm just listening to my body and eating when I'm hungry, not really force feeding on the weekends, and just trying to get my protein in as much as possible, and just hashtag enjoying life. And if it's not a hell yes hashtag hell yes, then I don't go for it. You don't need to go for things just because they're necessarily there and you have the freedom to be able to eat them. So the nut butters is basically what I've been going in on Saturday nights, and I think we are gonna do like steaks maybe next weekend. We had wings last night. Just cook some stuff here instead of going out to eat too is nice as well, and even though you're not tracking it, it keeps you on track, if that makes sense. So just enjoying the maintenance and enjoying life, no worries, stress-free, has been super duper nice. If you enjoyed this week-long video of what I eat in a day every single week, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. I know y'all missed it last week. They are back. I will have a full week of eating next week for you guys as well. If you're new, I'd love to have you a part of the family. Hit all the bells and whistles and make sure your guys' bell is notified or clicked so you're notified when you get a notification when I upload every single Monday here on the channel. I hope you're kicking ass at life, guys. Keep pushing through. We all have the feels. We all have the ups. We all have the downs. But guess what? You're not alone. You're not the only one out there that is feeling those feels. So if you ever think that, just know that there's somebody else in this world that is feeling exactly like you, and you are strong and you can get through it. We'll see you in next week's video. Love you guys. Bye.